Hello, YouTube. For some people, it is now their favorite video of the week. I get to review all of last week's YouTube comments. Yes, that is correct. Some people have went out of their way to tell me, months I've been doing this, that this is actually the content that they like the most on this channel, which is really interesting to me. So I'm going to keep doing it. I like it. I like reading the comments. I really do. So today, I handpicked 20 comments from last week's videos, and we're going to dive right into all of them. We had some funny ones, some good ones, some wholesome ones. I don't think any negative ones. It was a good week. It was a good week. Let's just start. If you want to be in these videos, leave a comment about these comments, and you might get in, or on anywhere else, leave a comment, and you might get in. Starting with Panzer, update finals will be broadcast. It's still a fumble, but they almost recovered the ball. Yes. What's very funny about this not streaming the Nationals thing was hours before the video went public on YouTube, Bandai actually came out and announced, like, okay, guys, we'll stream the finals of each game. Is that good enough? And to a lot of people, the answer was, well, it's better than nothing. And I think that's what Bandai was going for. So I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's still a really big slap in the face, but at least Bandai tried to change something. So I guess it's okay. Daniel Jorians 7561. This is incredibly upsetting. As a more casual player, I loved watching the streams last year. Allowed me to learn and was just super exciting stream to watch. This is a huge blunder, and I'm sorry. Saying, oops, we'll give you the finals to make up for it. It's nothing more than a joke. Some people think it's a slap in the face that we're only getting finals. And, you know, understandable. So they could do the whole thing if they wanted to. They just don't want to. I think that's a lesson at the end of the day that they look at. Like, Bandai tried to recover the fumble and failed. Like, giving us the finals is not enough. You're missing a whole 2 days worth of coverage for each game. It's just ridiculous, if you want to ask my opinion about it. And a lot of people think that way, too. And Wrath of those Dread King 6952. It's a big company like Bandai. I definitely wouldn't have said cost was the issue. Like, it would have been easier to actually spit in all the faces of people who spend our hard-earned money. Fucking crazy. It's true. I have nothing else to add to this. I think it's a very true statement. Next, N0A. My guess about the Metal Greymon Ace movement is because of the artist who drew it. Dan Morris shared it recently in his social media, and he is a fan-favorite artist currently. I guess that would explain why the Metal Greymon Ace lottery card went up. Sell him now if you got him. That's my recommendation on that. DigiChaos. Yes, it seems like every time I open BT14, I plus or break even, so I keep buying them, and you forgot one more add-on the demo deck. The locals are still giving them out with each box, so Bandai keeps this ads ongoing. They won't. This is a very one-time thing, I'm pretty sure. And not all stores are doing demo packs anymore, so there is that to consider. But yeah, well, these are all good things. Yeah. Clubbing Seal Club. One store in Card Market is trying to pre-sale Grace Novas for 55 each. I hope they don't set a trend. Hopefully not, because that's stupid. And as usual, please do not buy the pre-sales. Next, though, Rain Knight Gaming. Did you see the new Digimon TCG sim coming out? Saw it on Hong Zero's channel. Looks like it could be a baller. To which people are saying need to shout it out ASAP. So this is my shout out for it. If you haven't seen it, it looks reasonable. And it's nice. It's better than nothing, which is good. Again, Bandai should be the one making it. But the fact that it is being made is nice. It's good. I'm in the Discord for that simulator. I've made a decision I'm not going to try it until, like, it's ready to go. And I'm going to send them money at some point. Like, a little donation. That was my original intention. I really didn't want to play with it too much unless I could make content from it. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of content with it. But I still want to donate to the cause, and yeah, so there's that. It's cool. Looks fine. It's nice to see. And again, it is better than nothing. Next. Dan Hiel117. Thanks, Mario, for the videos you keep uploading for Digimon. Oh, you're welcome! I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Max Para Gaming. Just quit your job and watch Mario's Twitch streams. 5-head. Yes. And start with yourself, Max Tapera. It's easy to talk the talk, but you gotta walk the walk, friendo. So I look forward to you doing that. Ronnie Reaper 13. I would much rather have banned pairing instead of removing it altogether to keep both decks working how they should. I think the whole community's consensus was that the ban pair was a smart idea. And it was better than just banning one of the cards. Like freaking King. Oh, that's not the comment I wanted at all. Oh well. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's the comment. And King Vike, wow, choice for strict that was going to come to use eventually. And all Jet Sylphie on limit, scam die, am I right? Yeah, I don't know where my Jet Sylphie at 4 is. Jet Sylphie did nothing wrong. Jet Sylphie compared to the nonsense that exists now is fine. That's my opinion. Jeez. Jade Blurred 4360. Mario, for the love of God, stop using Angemon in all your yellow vaccine decks. I just wanted to get like $5 cheaper, man. Let it hit that $15 mark, please. Well, JD Blurred, it was 15 at one point. I don't know why you didn't buy it at 15. That's a you problem. Angemon is good. Angemon's a good card, especially if you don't want to deal with virus cards. You know, it's just how it is. I'm sorry, but you should have bought it already. We got Gerardo Velasquez 7514. The tech choices versus the meta had me every time. I expect a straightforward Shine Greymon, but Build Bug got something much better. Yeah, people play Yellow Vaccine Shine. Like, I guess it's fine, but that's not the way I want to do things. It's more of an anti-meta pick my Marcus Vaccine deck than anything else. And it works. It's cool. It saw play in Japan, did well, and it's seeing play here, and it's doing fine, too. Despair Magic. Bruh. Angemons and Patamons are already way too expensive, man. Every yellow deck wants them. They ain't getting cheaper. It's correct. Now that Yellow Vaccine is like the flag post, you're going to see Patamons used every format now until it gets power crept. Which, the way the card works and is designed, I'm sure it's not getting power crept anytime soon. The Angemon, anytime there's good viruses in the meta, Angemon is a great card. So, those are all things to keep in mind, of course. I'm just flying through these comments today. Hold on, I'm going really fast. We're almost done. Wow. I'm never this fast. Silent Magician 7, saying, as per tradition before discussing Omnimon, is about to become tradition. I wonder if that should be something I really start to abuse. I don't know. We'll see. Soul X Cross. I watch every single Market Watch. They are so informative and give me the glimpse about what people are thinking about for the meta. Yes, I agree. This is a very good thing. And I am the Market Watch guy. So, like, it is very valuable. And I'm glad that you find value in it. I included one longer content comment today, Virtual Victrola. Sometimes I cover Virtual Victrola's comments. That's been a while, though, so... Alright. I know you said that you wouldn't comment on a card every time and have had a behind-the-scenes video, but sometime would you be able to explain staples for not Marcus Heavy people? Like what cards becoming staples, and if you missed the obviously opening window, when should you try to buy? That's great for a new player especially. Like looking at those staples mentioned here, like Death X and B13 Galmon and trainings, previous videos, get hard sometimes to know when to pull the trigger. Instantaneous suggestions and market watches are terrific, but it really is if you snooze, you lose for some cards. Thanks for the great and as per tradition content. So this comment is a bit of a deeper one, right? It's looking at being more informative on timing, per se. It's impossible to do a catch-all for this. You just can't do it. And that's why we do multiple market watches a week. Also one of the reasons I think about going to 3 a week. Because more valuable content like that could come in a third market watch, per se. Now, actually analyzing the comment here, it's very interesting. So I'm going to give you an example of this. Back in the day, that's the wrong phrasing. When Gallantmons were like $15 each, I told people, you should buy your Gallantmons. Because this card could be a staple. Because it's generic. And it could do things. And we fast forward to today, and they're $27. Now, again, I can't think of a way to say this without being intentionally dense or maybe disparaging slightly. So I'm just going to word it the way I want to word it. If you watch my Market Watch content, you'll know when to buy the goods and when not to buy the goods. Because I'm usually very direct. I'll say, you should buy this now for X reason, or you should not buy this right now for Y reason. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at giving you a card, giving you what price it is, and explaining why it might be that way and whether or not it's a good idea or not. I'm very good at that. I think it's a formula to success when it comes to entering the card game market for any card game. So I'm very big on that, and I practice what I preach. I got a few Gallantmons cheap when they were in their 15s, and I've sold a bunch of them recently. I have a couple for myself, and that's it. Like that's it. That's all I need. So the moral of the story here is if you watch my market watches, you will never be wronged. As someone pointed out in a previous one, I have like a high 90% rate or something of being correct. I think that's lowballing, but I do this stuff for a living. I literally do it as part of my living. If I make six figures a year, which I do, just over, nothing crazy, but if I make six figures a year, a good chunk of it comes from the card shop. Like, yeah, a chunk of it comes from the card shop. And if I was an idiot, that income source would disappear. So I try to keep that in mind when I'm suggesting things. Like, if it was me, would I do it? What would I do to not get hosed? So I hope that helps. Watch my market watches, and you'll get the answers to all these questions immediately. Do not snooze, as Virtual Victrola has said. If you snooze, you'll lose. It's right there. Do not snooze. Watching my market watches is a great way to not snooze. I can't say the same for other videos on the internet. DigiChaos. 2 comments this week, because I like the enthusiasm. Watching this as I'm making SecCon, LOL, I was thinking it would help me with my build. Didn't think I was going to get so much hate. Yes, control players get hated on the most. It is kind of how it is. That Sunday Showdown was a really funny video. Glad Sunday Showdown is back, but now I'm a loser for watching this twice. Yeah, I made a point. I made a lot of jokes on that video. I did. And also, you might have noticed that there was no Sunday Showdown this week. I forgot. I just straight up forgot. I just forgot to do it. That's it. I had a crazy week. And by the time I was done working and relaxing, I'm like, oh shit, it's Sunday, there's no Showdown. Oh well. And I had plans. I've been out for most of today actually. So whoops, my bad. We'll try to be better next weekend. We'll try. With EX5 coming out, hopefully I'll give you guys some EX5 gameplay. And lastly, from It's Zai. From an avid SecCon player in the mirror match, sometimes you can beat down your opponents for the bodies you have if you don't get punished. Typically, yes, I agree, the main way to beat the mirror is by draw, pass, but it's not the only way. Does the mirror suck? 100%, but can you figure out a different way to win the mirror? 100%. Yes. A lot of what I said in that match was just for comic relief, because I'm a very funny person, and you should laugh at all my jokes, because they're really funny. Yeah, it's true, though. You definitely can turn one, play a body and say deal with it. You can do that. Because if they don't deal with it, then it just applies pressure, right? Applying pressure is usually really good. Works on Zits. Why doesn't it work on SecCon players? That's kind of how it is. Same thing, really. SecCon players play, X number of removal cards that can answer level 6. So the question is, can you drop one that will they always have the answer? Or can I chip a few security away before it gets answered? It is a way to do it, absolutely. And that is it. I blew through 20 comments like nothing. Sometimes these videos are 20 minutes long almost. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you later. Bye!